Hey everybody, Claire here, and happy Father's Day to all the dads out there. And for the moms watching this, trying to figure out what on earth to buy for the dads. So I have a bunch of new dads in my life. My cousins-in-law both are fathers too. One, two, I think at this point it's a little 5-month-old nugget named Wolfie. And then Jack, who is the sweetest, he's 2 years old. So they are the cutest little boys, and the dads are the sweetest men in my life. And so I was thinking of them when I thought of like, ooh, what could be fun, cool Father's Day gifts for dads? And there's like plenty of other things I could do. I kind of was like, oh, maybe I should do more techie gear stuff, but I just went with honestly the stuff that I thought was easy and comforting and fun. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoy this. So first up is probably my favorite of here. Real nice bottle of scotch. So this is Lagavulin. Lagavulin 16 years single malt scotch. If he likes smoky stuff, he will love this. Lagavulin is known for having a really pervasive sort of peaty, smoky flavor to it, and it's absolutely wonderful. But if you want to get him sort of into scotch, like beginner scotch, I'd say like a Balvenie rum cask or Balvenie sherry cask is a really good way to go. But anyway, no man gets mad about having a nice bottle of scotch. And it just looks cool. Even if he doesn't like scotch, it looks nice to have like on a desk somewhere. Next up is, and this isn't really a present by itself, but if you wanted to do like a little grab bag, I also am excited about introducing you to this line. So it's Baxter of California. They make the best men's grooming items. Like everything from Baxter is fantastic. I've actually highlighted them before in the skincare video because I use their facial scrub because I stole it from my husband. But I love it so much. And so this is the clay pomade. This is actually what Craig uses, but it's fantastic. What I love about this is you get a really great hold, but it actually has sort of a matte finish, so it doesn't look greasy and awful. It also is not crispy crunchy like you were in middle school when you used gel and had spiked hair. So anyway, I love this stuff. It really wears well, and their whole line of things are super duper. Next up, I literally just raided Craig's closet for most of these gifts because they're so good. So I have sweatpants from Vince, which you can't really see right now, but I promise they're like very chic and fun. They have jogger bottoms. So if you want dad to look kind of like a little bit hipper, you really can't like go wrong with some like chic, comfy joggers. So these are from Vince, which they just make the best clothing when it comes to outerwear and when it comes to like cozy stuff. Like if you want sweaters, just like anything Vince is gonna look great and feel amazing. But I saw these sweatpants and at first we're like, I don't know, like Craig's like a businessman. Is this gonna look a little too hip? But they're very flattering and super cute and comfy. So these are perfect for like, you know, Saturday morning going to Home Depot days, like, or just like chilling out and like watching basketball. So I think dads need like really fun, nice, like lounge gear that doesn't make them look like they're 85 years old or like they're still like at a frat. So somewhere in between I think is a good idea. But anyway, I love these sweatpants. Kind of in the same milieu is a sweatshirt from my brother-in-law's company, Shop Private Party. I'm sure most of you guys are actually familiar with this line. He's the guy who came up with the I woke up like this sweatshirts, but this is my favorite one. Netflix, nachos, and naps. And it's funny, Pat actually designed these for him and my sister's wedding because this is their favorite thing to do. And I feel like most dads would actually agree with this. Netflix, nachos, and naps. I feel like all dads love those three things. So I thought this was a good pick for dad sweaters, but he also has a ton of hilarious sweatshirts online that you can check out. But this is the one I think most appropriate for fathers. I'm kind of in a similar mindset of the scotch. If your man isn't really a scotch guy, I love the idea of doing a 750 milliliter bottle of beer, but mostly because it's sort of like a fun version of giving someone a bottle of wine because it looks beautiful. You can serve it at a dinner party, but also the beer that usually comes in this sort of measurement are really, really interesting and fun. This is Saison DuPont, so I love Belgian ale. This is a Belgian farmhouse ale, so it's gonna have a little bit of funk to it. It also goes with so many different types of food, but this is one of my absolute favorites. Also, the brewery makes spectacular beer in a 750 milliliter bottle measure, but I just love the way this looks. You can imagine just giving dad this with like a hunk of his favorite cheese and like a crusty loaf of bread, and he would be so set and so happy. But anyway, I love that idea, and I will be drinking this later. And last but not least, This is sort of my go-to if I kind of don't know what to buy my father for Father's Day. I get him a Gitman vintage button down. So this one is like your basic chambray with a little bit of a herringbone thing, but honestly, they're just really well made. They're really beautiful and they're so comfortable and light. And the cool thing is if you can wash them and just wear them ready to go. If you get them pressed, you can wear them underneath suits. They're very, very versatile and they're very, very handsome. So I love all the patterns they have and the colors, and Gitman Vintage is tops in my book. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed seeing all of these kind of fun little ideas for Father's Day. I hope they inspired you. And tell me in the comments, what do you guys want to give your dad for Father's Day? If you are a dad, what do you want for Father's Day? I'd love to hear your feedback and ideas. And anyway, I hope you have a wonderful weekend and enjoy celebrating.